I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast. I'm making uncomfortable conversations comfortable again. Today, I wanted to bring awareness to racism, right? Everyone's talking about racism, institutional racism, whatever racism, right? So, I ask you today, is this an example of racism? So, you tell me. Caught this in the news in the New York Post. It says Oregon County issues face mask order that exempts non-white people. Non-white people meaning black. I don't know if that includes Indians, Mexicans, Spanish, Pacific Islanders. I don't know. But you tell me. So here's how it goes, right? It says Lincoln County, Oregon has exempt non-white people from a new order requiring that face coverings be worn in public to prevent racial profiling. Okay. All right. Health officials announced last week residents must wear face coverings in public settings where they may come within 6 feet of another individual who is not from the same household. But people of color, that's right, you heard it correctly, people of color, all right? I mean, POC, is that the terminology that we're using right now? Black people, African Americans, I don't know. But anyway, people of color do not have to follow the new rule if they have heightened concerns about racial profiling and harassment over wearing the mask, officials said. Let's pause it right there real quick. So that means you don't care for the well-being of black folks, health issue-wise, because they might be racially profiled if they wear a mask? I'm old enough to remember, right, this was a couple months ago, that you are 2 or 3 times more likely to contract the disease, COVID-19, and die from it if you're black. So right now, they are issuing white folks only. Look, you black people, you guys got a choice. But your white folks, you have to wear it. You have to wear it. Who's dividing the country here? What is this going to cause? This is definitely going to have some horrible consequences. Talk about division. That's dividing the country right there. That is total nonsense. This is ridiculous. This is straight reversing everything. But I ask you, be fair. Is this racist? White, you're white. You can't come in without a mask. You need a mask to shop. Okay? Blacks only could shop here without a mask. Blacks only could shop here without a mask. So I got it right here. This was by Renika Moore, director of ACLU's Racial Justice Program. As I read, for many black people, deciding whether or not to wear a bandana in public to protect themselves and others from contracting coronavirus is a lose-lose situation that can result in life-threatening consequences either way. So you wear a mask, you get shot by cops. That's what they're saying. And you don't wear a mask and you contract the disease. We've been in this coronavirus for what, 3-4 months? And I guarantee you are more likely, if you're black, to contract coronavirus than you are to get shot by a cop and killed. I'm willing to bet you more black people within this span of coronavirus died from the disease than they did from police. I'm willing to put my paycheck on the line This has got to be the most ridiculous statement by a prominent person I've ever heard in my entire life. A lose-lose situation. Really, black people, you gonna listen to that? Put yourself at risk? Put the mask on. Think. Question things. What's going on over here? Let me continue reading and see what I find. Okay, Trevor Logan, who is black, says, orders to wear face coverings are basically telling people to look dangerous given racial stereotypes that are out there. So when you tell a black person to wear this covering, you're basically enforcing the rule that they look like a criminal. Ain't that racist? So you're enforcing the stereotype. That's what they say. So that's racist. Isn't that racist towards a black person? So you tell me if I wear a mask compared to a white person, you tell me I look like a criminal? I know what they're saying. I'm not stupid. Okay? I'm pulling your chains. I'm joking a little bit. But this right there, whites only to wear that mask, that's some dumb stuff. They caving in to the mob. Let me finish this real quick. It says this is in the larger context of black men fit in the description of a suspect who has a hood on, who has a face covering on. Logan, an economics professor at Ohio State University, told the outlet. It looks like almost every criminal sketch of any garden variety black suspect. Really? So if I wear it, that's how I look? That's how you see me? That is dumb. I think this is the dumbest thing ever. Let me go back and show you. Oregon County issues face mask order that exempts non-white people. So black people, you want freedom, go to Oregon because you do not have to follow their rules. You could do anything that you want. Okay? But good luck, because Corona has killed way more of you than cops did in the past several years. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. I'm Slimmy V. This is the most offensive podcast ever. If you're not offended, you're not listening. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh give you rest. I'm out. Peace.